Alright everybody, welcome back. Time to battle. Alright, we found our first opponent. Clear redraw on 5 power. Not a good hand. This is decent, it's not great, but it's decent. Second party, so we better make sure this becomes a primal source. Finally have my 4 shiny seals. Alright, I guess now we don't need it for primal anymore. Though I think gonna use it on time here. Because we need the second time for Titan. And next round we can just drop Obelisk. Gorgon Fanatic. That is a bit awkward. We might have to trade with that. Which is unfortunate with double party in hand. Or we just get it killed, which is even worse. Ironically enough, I already recorded the first half and then realized that there was an issue with the microphone. So somehow the microphone just glitched and there was no microphone recording. So I had to redo it. And funnily enough, I played this guy on this exact same deck in the first game as well and crushed him easily, and now I have such a bad clunky draw that I might actually lose against him, which is quite the irony. But yeah, if we are sitting here not doing a whole lot while getting beaten down and he draws 6 cards with his Fanatic, then we are likely gonna lose. But we'll see, maybe double Scouting Party with double Obelisk can still turn it around, not sure. Seems to be some weird Haunting Scream Callous hybrid. At least I found a blocker for Beast Carter. Let's hope he doesn't have removal or levitate, because otherwise we just die. Obliterate, that is so weird, he really plays frickin' everything in there. So undepleted power, nope. Let's see if we have any reasonable chance to come back from this. I doubt it. That's at least a nice thing to silence. And eat as well, I guess. I mean, we are on 2 against the deck that plays burn, so... Yep, that's it. That was not particularly fun. Alright. Alright, another 5 power redraw. This is okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. We are running fairly poorly right now. At least we have a potential 2-drop if we so desire. Really not mind the second justice for this guy on turn 3, but currently it looks like we get more enforcer rather than more justice. Not gonna waste this guy here. And no justice. Looks like we're up against fan control. Let's see how this goes with our awkward draw. I guess I'll put this guy out here too. Start doing something. Get in some damage, as long as he doesn't have a turn 3 or turn 4 blocker. We might as well pressure some with our Marshal. Oh yeah, killing our 4-drop with a 4 power card is totally fine with me. Gonna finally drop an Enforcer. Unfortunately, can't drop Scribe as well. Like, I mean, I obviously could like try and risk like playing Scribe and hope to like draw into an Undepleted Justice or a Sigil for the seed. But then, if we don't hit it, we apply less pressure, so I think it's more important to get the Enforcer out there. Alright, this is pretty sweet. Gonna silence here and leave stand together open to blow him out. That's pretty decent, and next turn we get to play Scribe and still have stand open. So that's not bad. Yeah, that's not happening. Which get in with those. Like desperately jumping. I think I don't want to play these because he probably has a Harbinger next turn. Nope, no Harbinger. I guess a Lightning Storm then maybe. Or another Witch. Oh no, just Harbinger anyway. Alright, so if we attack like this, we deal 1 damage. If we attack like this, we deal 5 damage. But lose this guy. I think it's better to like attack with this too and deal 1 damage. Better 1 damage than 0. Guess I'm just throwing them out now, so that if we draw an Obelisk or something, we can just overwhelm him, and even if we don't, we can still like consider Alpha Strike. Unless he has another Harbinger to gain a lot of life, that's pretty frustrating because now our offensive is stopped completely. And he can even like attack for 3, I think. If he can, he should. Yep, not much going on here. These draws are just atrocious. Pretty funny given that in the first recording I had like solid draws and won the first 2 rounds easily and then lost a good matchup in the last round. At least we got this, and hopefully he's out of answers for it. So we still have like some hope. Not a lot, but some. Okay, we don't. He has another Harbinger. And that's game. That was about as anticlimactic as the first one. Really getting some bad variants here. That's a much better hand. A bit slow, but pretty good otherwise. Alright, get out that banner. Alright, I think given what we drew here, probably gonna play the Initiate in the hope it lives, which is not likely. But if it does, we get our Acolytes out. But yeah, it doesn't. But at least we can play Student if this guy dies. And yeah, our draws are just mocking us right now. There's like about everything going wrong that could be going wrong. Either we flood and do nothing, or we screw and do nothing. It's just ridiculous. Guess I'm gonna Enforcer this and hold back my Vanquish for, say, like an Impending Doom and stuff like that. That is a bit more annoying. Obliterate. Alright. That's okay. Gotta get our Primal influence. Alright. Take 3 more, unfortunately. So this is definitely Burn Queen now. And I guess Titan it is. Let's see if we can turn this around still. Alright, our opponent doesn't have anything. That's pretty good for us, definitely, right now. Get some more power. I think we can safely attack with our Titan. And I think I'm gonna hold back on that Enforcer still. For like another Champion of Chaos or something. Or God knows what. Like Drake or Reaper or whatever he might be running. Alright, let's get in. Start throwing away tokens. That's good for us and probably bad of him. Pretty sure he should like not jump at 21 against a non-burn deck. That sounds pretty bad, but I'll take it. But yeah, if we draw like an Obelisk or something, the game ends pretty quickly. Alright. Deck. Seems like we finally get to win even with a bad draw because our opponent isn't doing too much either. Alright. And pass. Not sure why he wouldn't want to trade the Enforcer at this point and rather like jump block. But that's alright. Yeah, that's why I silenced this one. But alright. Pretty sure that would have been better to trade with the champion and then Dark Return this guy. Alright. Get that out now as well, because why not? But yeah, we have this game fairly firmly in our hand now. That's nice. I'll take the Parliament. That should be the nail in the coffin, that Parliament. Not sure why he's still jumping so aggressively. Just doesn't make any sense. And he scoops. The raw card quality of our deck managed to turn this around. And our opponent having as bad as a draw as we did early on, so that helped. Alright. Okay, that's it for the first part of the games. See you in a moment with 3 more games that hopefully go better than these. Stay tuned.